We're welcome to those in countries around the world aboard naval ships at seas, and thank you for your service.
Down screen to come up for that nice pull-up three-point shot.
Bradley Beal averaging 27 points a game. Hachimura with his first look. It's not. He makes both free throws. Another impressive thing you saw there on the graphic, 80% from the stripe. Hachimura again fires, and this time it falls through. They trail in that same game by 39 points. Kawhi. Back to George, late player on the floor, Isaiah Thomas. Hachimura. Ball knocked out of his hands and out of bounds.
If you're not aware, if you put in the work, good things happen for you.
Like 15 games with the Lakers a couple of years ago. Kawhi unable to convert on the mid-range shot, averaging 14 points and 8 rebounds. Speaking of Bryant. Brown into Zubac and lays it in. Wizards to within 3. Leonard tailgated by Hachimura, fires a little mid-range shot and knocks it in. Kawhi Leonard didn't get up, but appears to be all right. Thomas a pull-up 3. Hachimura with a rebound and misses at the doorstep, and then finally it is poked through.
I love his activity. Hachimura battling once she missed.
Or it might be in the Western Conference Finals. 2 teams with 4 caliber MVP guys on the court. He said, but you got to play the game. You got to come out and compete. We're not just going to give it to him, Brian.
And sport of basketball.
11-1 at home, best record in the league. Montrezl Harrell joins the fray. With the Clippers out in front by 7. Hachimura picked up by Beverly, plays topside to Thomas. Swimming with the Sharks. He's always found.
Entire NBA and Bradley Beal to shoot, can attack the rim, score. He's on one tonight, Brian. He's ready to go.
12 points for Paul George. Again, had just 5. How about the other one? Hachimura, champion. Able to come away with a long rebound. Hachimura to the rim with the left hand, no.
5 points, and this is from a former player's perspective. You're trying to kill whoever's in front of you the next game.
Hachimura to the rim. Challenges Beverly, counted, and a foul. You see the numbers there.
Wow.
You saw the numbers there from Paul George.
Well, you're hiding 2 donuts under extremely hard, and they came out with the win.
Clippers by 4. Minute 5 to play in the first quarter. Jerome Robinson out there now for Doc Rivers. Montrez, quick spin into the paint, floater no, whistle, foul.
A smart play there by Montrez. Hachimura was guarding the space to hit shots even from inside the paint or by the three-point line.
Lou takes a long 2, trying to go 2 for 1. The ball tapped up and in from third now in a double figure.
And the reason Kawhi...
Points, all of which came in that first quarter. Kawhi against the rookie. Innocence versus experience. Leonard into the paint. The fade, the fire, but he leaves it short. Now the rookie going to test. Fifth time this year, the Clippers have led by 20 or more. Hachimura to the rim and lays it in. He's a nice rookie.
By getting to the basket.
Kawhi with time, elects to pound it on the deck. Crosses over the rookie. Bertan swipes at a whistle and a foul. Kawhi, a seductive ball fake. Inside to Harkless, blocked at the peak of his lead. But a whistle and a foul will send him to the stripe. Been there for the Clippers. And your top 4 scorers overall in the season as well. Hachimura, corner 3. Knocks it in.
He can hit that shot consistently.
7-3 of the season, 6 of 30 coming into tonight. Clippers by 22.
Give a ball to Kawhi Leonard, wide open 3.
85-63. Leonard now with 17. Hachimura backing down on Beverly, not
with great ball movement leads to Mo Harkless hitting that wide open 3.
Hachimura been very impressive in his
1989.
That's a long time ago. Whoa. Kawhi with 9 of the 12 here in the third. Whistle and a foul. Goes on in this third quarter. Thomas zigs and zags his way. Plays back over to Hachimura for a 3. And once again, Patrick Beverly has the loose ball. Ahead to Leonard. Drenched with defenders. Gets it to Zubac. To George for a deep 3. Paul George, 95-72. Hachimura to the rim and a graceful glide. He now has 20 points.
I'll tell you what, this great size on Hachimura, using that great length to sneak past that defender and elevate.
Up. No, Lou with the rebound. A lead pass too long for Paul George, and it's out of bounds. Just the 8th turnover for the Clippers.
Exactly when Jerome shot the basketball, as soon as it left his hands, you knew that that basket was going in.
Hachimura continues to press.
You will be a 20-point scorer in this league. Now, back then when I was a young little pump, it's like, he had a 20-point scorer.
They know, number one, they know who he is, and they're going to listen to what he says. Beal, strong drive, blocked by Harkless. And so, of course, you know, given Jerry 50 cents on the dollar.
Basketball, the offense is very sound. That's the reason why Paul George and Kawhi Leonard got off to such a great start early in the game.
McCray, 6 rebounds, and yeah, it was 34 points. Clippers 138, Wizards 107. Hachimura was the meal that he would get.
Well, you know, Dr. J at that time, he had a chef, full-on chef at his house. Cooked right in the backyard. He had a pool in the back, had the food, had the grill going. It was just unbelievable. I had to call my dad. My dad said, "Hey, Dad, you ain't gonna believe it. I'm eating with Dr. J." He said, "What? Dr. J doesn't live here." I said, "He does."
So that's the respect that he still gets when Doc Rivers and really across the league. It's pretty fun.
Well, I tell you this. There's one doctor that writes prescriptions. Ryan Adams really gives him the freedom to be himself, and that's one of the luxuries, even with the Clippers, the way Doc Rivers allows players to be themselves on the floor. If you can shoot, right, it was like, no, you got to go down to the block. You got to be a post player. You got to be a rebounder. You got to be a blocker, right? Now, the evolution of the game, you see more talented players showcasing their ability to stretch the floor and be dominant players.
Send it down to Christina Pink.
Well, you know, Brian, you mentioned earlier that the Clippers had...
With a team that at that time was not very successful.
Well, for me personally, I just looked at always the bright side of the Clippers, and with the team that actually gave them the opportunity in the Portland Trail Blazers.
He's picked up right where he has left off in years past. He's played very well. Clippers just take the turnover. They'll be happy with a 25-point win here. But by as many as 32. They'll improve to 12-1 at home. Never has been done before in Clipper history. They'll have a chance to protect the house one more time, as we mentioned on Tuesday.